I would like to start by expressing my deep appreciation to the Honorable Shri Nitin Gadkari ji, Minister of Road Transport and Highways of India, for being both the inspiration of this program and for organizing what I think is the second such program. I recall having the privilege of attending a similar program where a Japanese Toyota model called, if I remember correctly, Mirai was unveiled. And I've had a fascination for cars since I was very young, and I continue to marvel at the advances in technology that are being shown in the transition from fossil fuel internal combustion engines to vehicles with a clean and sustainable fuels and technology. So on this occasion, I once again thank the Honorable Gadkari ji और यहाँ उपस्थित माननीय महेंद्रनाथ पांडे जी, my senior colleague and the Minister for Heavy Industries in the Cabinet, Masakazu Yoshimura-san, MD and CEO of Toyota Kirloskar Motors, Omedeto gozaimasu, Srimati Gitanjali Kirloskar ji, Chairperson and Managing Director, Kirloskar Systems Private Limited, Shri Vikram Gulati ji, Country Head and Executive Vice President of Toyota Kirloskar Motors, and my many friends and collaborators in this venture, Shrikant Vaidya ji and so many others I'm not going to name because that will take up the time I have been allotted. I also want to thank the ambassadors of Japan and Brazil who are present here today. Let me start on a personal note. Many years ago, when I was a career diplomat, I was posted to Japan. And one of the first meetings I had was with the then head of a Brazilian cooperative, if I may call it, called Unica. And the head of Unica then, I think the year must have been 2006 or thereabouts, told me that if India joins hands with Brazil and, of course, the United States, you may actually see the beginnings of something called a biofuels global alliance. I know these things, friends, take some time in developing, but I can tell you that we are now very close at looking at an international biofuels alliance. And I want to thank all partners. But the advances in technology would not get us by very far unless the technologies which are being developed are also commercially implemented. And that's where I think the automobile manufacturers, and here I want to compliment Toyota Motors and also Toyota Kirloskar for pioneering and implementing these technologies in India. On the last occasion when Gadkari ji hosted the first event, I told the then head of Toyota Motors, I said, you know, with a little bit of price differential, you would be able to sell more units of the Mirai car in India than you sell globally, because there is both the purchasing power for this quality and class of vehicles, as indeed there is a desire to move to cleaner technologies. Our journey up to 2014, our track record was, I think, somewhat mixed and perhaps our performance not up to the mark. I remember the then government, which was in office between 2004 and 14, tried to introduce a 5% ethanol or a biofuel blending in petrol in some of our states and union territories. Not all, some of them. But I think we ended the year 2014 with just about 1.5% biofuel blending that was achieved. After that, thanks to the visionary and decisive policies followed as a result of the decisions taken by the Honorable Prime Minister, we set a target of 10% blending to be achieved by November 2022 and 20% blending to be achieved by 2030. And I'm very happy to inform you that we achieved that 10% blending 5 months before time. That is, we did it 5 months before November 2022. And the 20% blending target, which was due in 2030, has now been brought forward to 2025. Today, when I was watching one of the video clips, it said there that E20 or the E20 blended fuel, that is containing 20% ethanol, which we are planning to introduce pan-India by 2025, which is not very far off, just 2 years off, that is available now in about 1900. So I told माननीय गडकरी जी कि मुझे लगता है कि ये थोड़ा फिगर ठीक नहीं है और मेरे टॉकिंग पॉइंट में जो फिगर है 3,300 bunks में already it is available and it is going up by the day. And I think if you have 88,000, 89,000 bunks, our target should be that we complete the full amount well before. And for that, as Gadkari ji keeps reminding us, we must ensure that there is ethanol available in plenty. We've diversified the feed from which it comes. Earlier we were only doing it in sugarcane, which is maximum still, but we've also introduced maize, agricultural waste, broken food grain, and now we are also having a second generation from agricultural waste and from bamboo, and we're also looking at establishing the first third generation plant. It's already been pointed out that with E20 implementation by April 2025, the savings on the import bill may be around 35,000 crores annually, and oil import displacement will be 63 million barrels of gasoline in the year 2024-25. This will further contribute to reduce GHG emissions by 21 million metric tons and PM 2.5 emissions up to 14% than gasoline. We are confident that by such time we will not only have E20 but beyond. We have supported the introduction of facilities with 2G technology, therefore the use of parali to generate ethanol, which is otherwise burnt, causing pollution. The initiative by Toyota today is particularly important as it introduces the world's first BS-6 Stage 2 electrified flex fuel vehicle prototype. This has the facility, both the flex fuel engine as well as the electric powertrain, thereby offering higher use of ethanol combined with better fuel efficiencies. With industry and government collaboration, we see India becoming a global hub for cleaner technologies and achieving self-reliance in energy soon. India has huge ethanol potential, much beyond the E20 mix. India can utilize this excess ethanol by promoting flex fuel vehicles and flex fuel strong hybrid electric vehicles, FFV, SHEV, electrified flex fuel vehicle. These vehicle technologies provide opportunities of greater substitution of petrol by ethanol, as it is capable of using any of the higher blends of ethanol mix beyond 20%. On this occasion today, I want to congratulate everyone. And I was often asked when I just become Minister for Petroleum and Natural Gas in, I think, 2 years ago, मुझसे ये पूछा जाता था कि आप E20 आप 20% blending पे क्यों रुके हुए हैं? तो मैंने उस समय कहा था that it looks like some mindset problem, because we were told that the normal automobile, as it is currently configured and engineered, can take 20%. But today, we are demonstrating that we are not stopping like that. The vehicles which are coming in will have the capacity to take much more than 20%. And I think you're witnessing that journey in transition. So I want to congratulate everyone. And I also want to say that in the times to come, you know, the technology of transportation, and I have the privilege of being part of that story as part of, for the last 6 years, in urban transport, hamara metro system, the metro system in Delhi, which also had Japanese collaboration. We had a loan of 28,000 crores from JICA. And today I think we can say with great confidence that the Delhi metro system is one amongst the best in the world. And I think on any given day, it carries 6.5 million passengers per day, footfall. And again, it helps in reducing congestion on the roads. It helps in reducing pollution. So all these efforts that are being made today, I think contribute to that, including advancing the technology and the science to make urban transport much more efficient. And I must say with humility, we have a long journey to go ahead, but these are small but significant steps being taken. Thank you very much.